So this was a really good question somebody sent in about tips and warnings for when you want to get started collecting haunted dolls. I'm going to start off with tips, but I do want to have a little disclaimer here. These are all personal opinions. These are things that I am looking at, things that I do. I know everyone's going to have a different opinion, but this is just me. Number one, I'd always say household consent. For me, that means making sure everyone is comfortable that you're starting this. Imagine moving into an apartment and then finding out only one of the roommates actually wanted a new roommate and everyone else is like, what the hell are you doing here? That would suck for you and for the other people living there. So it's the same thing with these dolls. These vessels, these spirits, they're still entities with emotions. It would suck to be in a place you're not wanted, so make sure you have that discussion with anyone you live with to make sure everyone's fine with it, everyone's going to respect them. The next really big step for me was preparing their space. I wanted to make sure that it was welcoming, it had things that represented their interests that I knew ahead of time from their descriptions, and I made space so as I got to know them, I knew what else to add, what else to decorate. So I have a whole video on how to make my dolls feel at home, and that kind of goes over how I decorated all of their spaces, personalized to them, so when they came home they knew this was mine, this was my place, this is where I belong. The next thing I did was make sure I had a selection of toys for them to play with. I didn't want them to get bored or feel neglected or feel like they had nothing to do, so I got a few toys to try out for them. Cat toys that light up on touch, EMF detectors. You can see Candy's been here the whole time. Usually that is not that high. I've got some twist lights that light up pretty easily if they just tap the back. Dorlin usually plays with his the most. The next thing I did was make a welcome letter. That's basically where I wrote down intentions of why I wanted them here, so they knew that I had an idea already of what I wanted to do with our spirit family, which was a lot of just home building and making them comfortable, and also giving them a list of things that maybe they should watch out for, not scaring people, not playing tricks, but really starting off with the positive intentions I had in the future I envisioned for us all. When they arrive, I open all their boxes very carefully and I cut them all treats. We have like a little welcome party for them, and I also read the letters I wrote for them out loud to establish the relationship I'm looking to build. And the final tip I have is having a way to communicate with them. So on top of being able to use the toys for quick answers, I also use dowsing rods, and the most popular method here are my tarot cards. They usually give a lot of what they want to talk about and conversation starters through the cards. But some also go to your dreams. It's up to them really to decide how they talk.